So we can always address this reset when you want it to come back and do another little movements of massage. Reset your spine, and then when we have our shoulder going forward, the scapula is moving up and going forward. So we're going to address to have the scapula to going back to the spine. So I'm going to turn, and then this one, you're going to go ahead and take your right palm up and to the side like this, and then you're going to push your elbow down, and then if that's available to you to take your other hand behind, just do so to grab your humerus bone in. If it's not, go ahead and take it lower, but externally turn the shoulder blade into your spine, and then you're going to bring it in and down. That's it. So when you have that in place, you're going to take 2 breaths in to open up the pectoralis muscle here, and redirecting where you want this bone structure to open up. Good. You can even lean your head to the other side, chin down, and release everything. And as you do that release, acknowledge how easy it is now to move this shoulder, right? Just by that little simple opening. So let's go do that to the other side. And bring your elbow behind with the external rotation of the humerus bone, and take the advantage to stretch your hand, right? Because they're always contracting, so stretch widely, and then bring your humerus in and down. Take those 2 breaths right here, and keep pulling in and down, and then maybe lean your head to the other side to elongate your upper trapezius there. Good. Open up the breath right here. Let the breath to be the extension of that stretch. And chin down, and relax, and shoulder roll. Very nice. Good. Now we're going to do the massage on the front of the pec, and then you can use your finger like a rake. So I'm going to reset myself to be seated with my tailbone out, nice and correctly on my pelvic, and then erecting my spine, elbows down. There we go. So I'm going to take my raking finger. So I don't want us to start doing the work and working not with a upper nice straight body. Does that make sense? So go ahead and do that massage here by placing your finger between the upper ribs in the front of your thoracic, and then by little movements going this way, just discover, even by moving the shoulder on your pectoralis, if this is close to the shoulder or close to the sternum, then the ache could be stored there, and you want to dissipate it there. And then rake 3 times gently, with an effleurage to let that go. And you have a lot more blood flow when I'm going to that side. So let's go retrieve this to the other side, and deep breath in. Good, and deep breath out. So it's a different side who has a different, needs. So go ahead and do this several times through the week, and acknowledge if it's getting, easier and better, or if it's still contracted, or is it because of necessarily just the posture, but maybe of a shallow breath. So now we're going to go ahead and allow the muscle of the neck to really be relaxed. We are going to be working on the little tiny muscle called the rectus capitis minor. So they are right here, right? They're really tiny. They may be like the size of your pinky, right there. So every time our head migrates forward, and then we are taking our head out of this axis, we are adding 1 inch forward, we're adding 10 pounds of the weight of a head. So if your head happened to be all the way down, I could add to up to 60 pounds of pressure. That's quite too much, right? So that's no wonder why sometimes we have tension headaches, but we don't know where our sensation of tensions are until we receive a massage. So let's go give it a try. So we're gonna take our 4 fingers like this, and the thumb inside, and place them here. And then we're going to do a vigorous massage. Your index finger is right underneath the occipital ridge, right? And then we're going to give a massage after we are straightening the neck back, because we don't want to work again on the structure of the 7 cervicals to be forward and do the massage, right? So we're going to go ahead and bring the chin back and push forward. So you're going to go ahead and bring, you see the difference is me relax, I'm bringing my chin back, and I'm moving my elbows forward. So I'm pressing with my index finger here into those tiny little muscles, and I'm going to take 2 breaths into that neurological structure, demanding this is the new way that my neck's going to be like now. And I'm going to relax and keep my neck this way. Good. So if I relax, I'm no longer, so much forward, already kind of climbed up a little bit. So let's go do that 2 more times. Here we go. You have your finger right there. You have your elbow in front of you, not out. Bring your chin in. Good. Push forward with your elbows and bring your head back with your chin back. Good. Breathe. Good. And relax the hand and keep this nice elongation of your cervicals there. One last time. Good. So that's a nice way to reset your cervicals. If you notice through the day, go ahead, push forward, that your head migrates too much to the front. Release and flush it up and relax. So what happened too, we had noticed and we're developing a bump here, and that's the C7, the vertebrae, and it has sometimes some deposit of fat there to make even more permanent of the visualization of that bump and lump. So it's because it's there to protect you. Now we're going to go ahead and do that friction that we were talking about to see where the tensions are on the occipitals. So I'm going to invite myself again to be seated comfortably. And then you can have your knees bent and your head down. Good. And then you're going to go ahead and do this friction, or you can do with your head up, make sure that you have your cervical stack. And then you do this for a minute, a nice friction behind the head, all the way to the ear. And then you're noticing I'm going up and down vertically, and you have this lovely sound. Who now you're gonna go relax. Go ahead, enjoy. And you can go vertically, horizontally, right? And give this nice massage there. You might notice this tension you didn't know existed. Those muscles are flat on the scalp, and they are retaining tensions. Yeah. So you want to dissipate that and breathe in and enjoy. Keep going. You can have your head down if you like. Very nice. And then when we're done, we go ahead and flush it up and release. It's a lot of beautiful blood flow now happening. So we have also a nice little new hairdo. Sorry about that. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to see you on my next video. Until then, please continue to take a good care of yourself. See you soon.